All right, so today I wanted to sit down and walk you guys through how I plan on a daily basis. Um, Planning is kind of my thing. It's something that I have loved since I was very young, and with four children and with running a household and having a YouTube business and doing all the things, I find that the better I plan, the easier my day flows, if that makes sense. If I have my mind, my goals, different things that have been structured and laid out, it just helps for me to have less thinking to do and more going and being present and being in the moment. Hey girly, my name is Wendy and I am a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of four little ones, and on this channel I talk about homeschooling and biblical womanhood and all things productivity. If you're into that type of stuff, please subscribe. So first things first, I do a weekly plan. So I sit down, hold on, let me show you. So I sit down on a weekly basis, or as things come up, and I write down any sort of appointments, any sort of if I have a video coming out, or if I have things that I want to get done by a specific date. So if for example, I knew that I wanted to clean the kitchen cabinets, but like deep clean and take everything out and stuff like that, but I couldn't do everything every single day. So I'd be like, hey, Monday you're gonna do underneath the kitchen cabinets, Tuesday you'll do the upper cabinets, or whatever the situation is. So whatever you feel like you need to look at in a weekly view to see how it's gonna look for the week, I put it in here. The reason why I start off with my weekly view is because my weekly view really helps my daily flow. So on a daily basis, I come, you can see it's all planned out here. That was today. But on a daily basis, I come and I brain dump. So I hit my to plan section and I brain dump the night before anything that I have to do for the day, and I use my weekly view to pull all the things that I have been planning from the previous week, or even sometimes months out, that I know that, oh, this week this is what to do, and I put it all here on my brain dump to plan. Unfortunately for me, I know for some people all they have to do is brain dump. Like, they just have to take everything that is on their mind that they need to get done for the next day, put it down on a piece of paper, and they're good. Like, they feel free and they can move. Me, brain dump just becomes like a never-ending to-do list for me. Like, if it doesn't have a time to get done, it's not gonna get done in my mind. Like that, it just becomes a list of things, and I am not very organized unless I'm organized, if that makes sense. I'm not naturally organized. And so having a list of things to do, I'll just pick from here, pick from there, pick from here, and not really see how I can pull it all together unless I'm very intentional with that. So once I brain dump and take everything and see everything that I have to do, it's very important for me to then take it and program it. To then take it and put it, like if I know I have to do homeschool, I have to put it in the time that I plan on doing homeschool. Or I will allow other things to take the space of that time and then not have time to accomplish the things that I prioritize, the things that I need to get done. And so for me, because the brain dump can be overwhelming, it's necessary because I can't keep it all here, but because it can be overwhelming, it's just very important for me to then take it all and put it on their scheduled time. So for example, here I have, I need to order something. So I need to order a latch for my cabinets. I need to reschedule my husband's physical for him. I needed to upload a video. I needed to script a video. I needed to do my daughter's hair. I needed to write emails. I needed to plan for tomorrow. I need to watch something with the kids and take a bath. All the things are here, okay? So then I took all that and I put it in its time to get done. And that can then help me see, oh, wait, I got way too much stuff to do and not enough hours in the day. I can like literally see it when I'm taking it from here, trying to plug it in here and be like, oh, this is not gonna work. This is gonna have to find a different day or a different time, or somebody else is gonna have to do it, or whatever the situation is. But once I'm trying to program it, I can really see what my day and what my time is going to look like. Because I have the tendency to overplan. And so that is what I do. I take everything from my brain dump and I put it in my program. From there, once I look at my program and I look at how I want the day to flow, and I look at all the things that are priority, and I see my day for what it is, I then go and I'm like, okay, I got 4 kids. I'm led by the Spirit. As much as I may not, as much as it may not flow with how I flow, if God's like, nah, not today, I take a look and I say, okay, what is priority? What are the 3 things? So to prioritize, what are the 3 things that I have to get done? Whether it is like today, it was a doctor's appointment. I have to make it to my doctor's appointment. It was filming this video. What are the 3 things that I have to get done? And that's hard for me because I want to get my list done. I took my time to brain dump it and I took my time to schedule it. I want to get it done, but rarely does something not come up to take up my time, or even my energy level runs out by the end of the day and I can't accomplish everything on my schedule or on my list. So what are the 3 things that I must get done? And those priorities are, I try to get them done first. I try to get them done as quickly as possible. So those are my priorities. And then lastly, for me, now I'm not very big on the self-care, self-love, type of movement. I'm just not. But I need to take a bath. I need to eat. I need to, take my meds. I even cut my nails and do my nails, do my hair. I do think that we're fearfully and wonderfully made, and as moms, the opposite of self-care, which is neglect, the opposite of self-love, which is neglect and just really doing a poor job at taking care of ourselves, is not good either. It's not what God has called us to do, because we need to take care of this in order to support the purpose and what God has called us to do. And so I always do a for me, whether it is, all right, Wendy, you got to take a bath today. You got to take a bath, all right? You got to do it, girl. Prioritize. Get it done. Oh, you got to do your hair, child. You got to do your hair. You have to eat 3 meals for today, all right? So I always set one priority for myself so that I don't neglect myself, because I have the tendency to do that. The tendency to get so busy that I forget to do necessities for myself. So that's my to prioritize list. And then I move over to my meal planning. I meal plan on a weekly basis. Let me show you one that I've done already. Okay, so I meal plan on a weekly basis: breakfast, lunch, dinner. Okay, so I meal plan on a weekly basis. Make sure I have, if I need it. I didn't need to go grocery shopping because I used what I had to make my meal plan. But if I need it, I put my grocery list here and any notes. So I have my breakfast, lunch, and my dinner scheduled. So it's very simple for me then on a daily basis to pull from my breakfast, pull from my lunch, pull from my dinner list, and place it on my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack spot. You can't forget the snacks. These kids are always hungry. So I used to not plan out snacks, but then they were just constantly snacking and eating, because literally I say snacks, but it's like second lunch. It's just another meal that needs to be planned for them so that they can get full supposedly they're growing. No. They just need to eat. So I plan out another meal for them, like a hearty snack, whether it's like a parfait or that's when we usually do cereal, or like a lunchable type of thing, or a another go-to for us is oatmeal, something hearty, as a snack. And so what I find is that meals tend to be the thing that really throws my day off. It tends to be the thing where I'm like, now I have to stop. I was on a roll and now I have to stop everything that I'm doing to think of something to make these kids. Like, it's just the thing that really throws my day off. So when I have it scheduled and I have it ready to go from the night before when I planned for tomorrow, I already know when I'm making breakfast, let me go ahead and take that meat out for dinner so I don't have to worry about it because I already know what I want to make for dinner. Or if I know that my day is looking busy because I sat there and I programmed it and my day is looking extra busy, I know that I don't want to do an extra busy dinner, if that makes sense. So taking the time to, on a daily basis, plan my meals really helps me. Weekly basis helps as well, because then I could just pull from there for the daily basis. But I found that I needed to look how my day is flowing in order to really take advantage of my weekly meal plan. So I would have a weekly meal plan and go with the flow. Oh, I picked from the weekly meal plan, but it still didn't help me as much because I didn't really know what that specific day looked like. So planning for the day has really helped. All that to say, planning for the day has really helped. Lastly, I go ahead and I pray. Like, I put my to pray it down here. And I'm constantly I have friends. I have friends and they'll be like, oh, can you pray for me about this? And can you pray for me about that? And you can pray for me about this. And I always have good intentions to be like, yes, I'll pray for you and I'll do this. But the way my mind works, I forget. And I feel so guilty that, prayer changes things. And my friends asked me to pray about something and I forgot, or I only prayed once, or I only prayed when they asked and stuff like that. So this to pray section has truly helped because guess what? I got my whole program here. I got my whole brain dump, my priorities, my meal. I'm constantly looking at this page on a daily basis. And so when I write in my to pray, I remember to pray. Or every time I look at it, I look at my to pray section. Every time I look to see what I'm supposed to be doing, I look at my to pray section and I send a prayer to God. And so it just helps me to be more diligent in my prayer life and to pray without ceasing. So the to pray section. So this is part of my planner that I have, that, as you can see, that I have, the Peaceful Planner. And it's got other stuff in it too besides just the daily planning section. There's a cleaning log and there's field trip stuff and there's homeschool section and there's a monthly there's stuff in here besides just the daily sheet. So I'll have my planner link in the description if you'd like to purchase it. It's a PDF printable and then you can put it together yourself, or you can send it to Office Depot and have them put it together. You can also take the PDF and there is a specific app that you can use, and then you can use it kind of like a digital planner where you write in using your iPad. But all of that to say that you don't need this. Okay, yes, I sell it, and yes, it'll be great if you buy it, but you don't need this. I made this because I used to use a notepad or a notebook, and these are all the things that I would write on my daily day. And so I made this so that it's already here, but you can just use a sheet of paper. You can just type something up yourself. Like, you don't necessarily need this to make a daily homeschooling, homemaking, mama life work. So I hope seeing how I plan on a daily basis helped you and didn't stress you, because I know for some people it can just be like, whoa, Wendy, that's a lot. But I know it's a lot of work up front, but it really truly just helps for your day to flow. It's I find that in order to be in the moment, I can't constantly be in my brain. I can't constantly be thinking. I can't constantly be figuring things out. And so by having my brain be here, I can be present and in the moment with my kids, or present and in the moment with my friends, or present and in the moment with my husband. I can just be here, rather than handling all the things that is the secretarial life of homeschooling, homemaking mama needs to do. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments. Is this overwhelming? Is this like, Wendy, that's a lot. That's a little too much. Let me know. And if you have any questions, let me know. Until next time. Bye, y'all.